going on, y'all? This land I love, this land, the United States of America. As a boy, I would hear sermons on the pulpit in San Francisco of these old guys talking about this old archaic document and how it came about. I would hear these old men in Sunday school talking about the principles of liberty, the title of liberty. And I learned as a young man to honor that flag, the United States flag. As a Boy Scout, we would pledge allegiance to that flag in elementary school, pledging allegiance to the flag that, keeping the ideas of liberty and the pursuit of happiness, keeping these things in our hearts, keeping these things in our minds. I was raised a patriot to respect not just the flag, but the ideals of America, what it makes America great. The pledge goes, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a United States history teacher, teaching 8th grade U.S. history, I had my 8th graders recite per the nudge of the Utah legislature to recite the Pledge of Allegiance each morning. And most often they weren't super fond of it. But I think they liked it at times. And how often do we really think of those words? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. What does the flag represent? The flag represents the blood of those who have been shed, the blood of those who have lost their lives for this country. The red, the stars, the 50 states, represent all of the 50 states of this nation. The 13 stripes represent the original 13 colonies. I don't know if it actually represents this, but the white, to me, it represents peace. Represents the ideals of peace. The United States originally had a policy of isolation and being within itself, to itself, until that all sort of changed in the 20th century and 21st century. The United States has become somewhat of an empire. But my friends, I love this land. I love this land that we live on. And I believe in the ideals and the principles of liberty, justice for all, equality, and the ideals that I've mentioned several times in several past videos, the ideals of the Declaration of Independence, that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are endowed with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He talks about equality, that all men are created equal. We are not all born into the same position. We don't all have the same opportunity upon birth. Some are born with more opportunity than others, more privilege, some might call it. But being in America, we all have opportunity to create something for ourselves because of the liberty, because of the equality, because of the justice. And those are some of the things I hold near and dear to my heart. so grateful for the inspired structure of the Constitution that gives us a relative level of peace, of freedom, the ability to express ourselves. I'm so grateful for the Bill of Rights, for these freedoms, the freedom of speech, the freedom to express ourselves as we see fit, not to slander or tear anyone down or libel, but to express ourselves. Political free speech is so vitally important to the freedom of our nation. So grateful for the freedom of assembly, for the freedom of religion that we have in this country. So grateful for all the many freedoms, the right to protest, to peacefully protest. You might call this walk for peace, a bit of a silent protest. I'm not carrying any signs. I'd like to get a United States flag to drape over my backpack. But aside from that, I'm walking for peace because I believe peace is the best thing for this nation. Not war, not calamity, not chaos, not riots. Peace. Peace, acceptance, kindness, and love. So it all starts with us. It all starts with the individual. But this land, I love this land. And it's a big part of why I'm doing this. It's because of the love I have for this country, love I have for the ideals that this country is founded upon. I'm not always super fond of the government and Big Brother and trying to tell people how to live or what to do, but I love the structure that this is built upon, the foundation. The foundations of American constitutionalism are some of the most important foundations for governments worldwide, period. The natural rights of man, those are our foundations. The rights to life, liberty, property, and so many different things. The right to travel, it's a natural right. What we're doing right now, James and I, this is not some civic law that we're bound by man. This is a natural God-given right to travel. Anyway, guys, much love to you. Thank you so much again for all your support, for all your wonderful, kind words. God bless all of humanity. God bless America. Happy Independence Day.